My name is Connects Words right now in the Teaching Drum program, the Wilderness Guide program. And I'm here to talk to you about some of the edibles and non-edibles in our forest. And so, yeah, I'm just, this is, right now I'm looking for something called Clintonian. However, this is very important. This is not it. Although it looks like it, this is called Mayflower, I believe. And this is not edible, and not to be confused. So what I'm looking for is called Clintonian. And it's longer, and it has a, it's like the leaf extends all the way to the leaf litter. And so right now I'm not seeing any in this clutter of Mayflower, but usually they're kind of hanging out in the same area. So let's see if we can't find them. So I have found it. I have found Clintonian right here. As you can see, it's got a very soft leaf. It's extending into the leaf litter, unlike the Mayflower, which does not. This is good to eat. You can just pluck it. Try not to remove the rhizome, the base, so that it can keep growing after you eat the leaf. And like a cucumber, really. That's what I think. Maybe just ate the outside of a cucumber. So here's a fern. So this is not edible right here. And what I'm looking for is this fiddlehead down here. And generally speaking, the more curled up it is, the more easy it is to eat. It's got like a crunchy, kind of a slimy texture. Every fiddlehead, apparently, in North America is edible. So I didn't know that prior to this program, and it's awesome to know that. This is good. Even this would be kind of, you know, I would definitely eat this. But certainly this is too much, and this is certainly borderline. So perfect specimens to eat. And I'll just eat one right now, and we'll see what happens, you know? Hope I don't fall over and die. Oh yeah. Here's another great edible, and as you may know, so there's, in these bogs, there's a lot of moss all around. So out here is a bog, and you'll be stepping in them, and you know, it'd be all squishy, and all of a sudden there'd be kind of like a mound of moss. And if you look at these mounds of moss, sometimes there's these little small leaves. It's kind of vine-like, you might say, but not quite, kind of twiggy. See if it tastes like wintergreen. And it does. And so what that indicates to me is that this is cranberry. If you find a bunch of these, man, consider yourself lucky, because right now there's still some cranberries, but I think they're going away. And here's another fiddlehead, so that's cool. You could eat that if you wanted. All right, so this is a very important one that I just learned about, that is up here in Northwoods, and that is the nettle. The nettle is the most nutritious plant we have around here, or one of them, rather. Nettles sting. They have really fine needles that can go into you and cause quite the burn. So one way to get rid of the needles is obviously you can cook them on a rock, you can steam them, and also what's cool is you can remove like the top part of the leaf, and what happens then, if this plant is still alive, it will grow two stems. So there would be like two that populate or grow. However, do not pluck them when they're too young, because then they won't have that energy to do that. They won't have the energy to make two. So it's best to do that when they're already kind of developed like this. I haven't yet to eat this actually out here. I'll admit to that, but I plan to. The needles kind of scared me a little, but I'm sure it's delicious and nutritious. But yeah, this is all nettle right here. We really do have a special here. And you know, this is a very brief visitor to the Northwoods, as I understand. And this is called the Spring Beauty. And it is beautiful. I mean, it's got like 5 petals, and it's got these really nice purple striations on the petal, and very, very nutritious. And I love these things. We collect them all the time. Again, it's a good salad in general. You just collect all of them as much as you want, eat them, because you know what? Once they're here, they're soon to be gone. So you might as well indulge, right? And yeah, you just pluck it, and the whole plant can be eaten. This whole thing, as you can see. When I eat this, like, there is something, I feel like there's something grounding to it. It's hard to describe, you know. I'm not super, you know, how do I say, holistic in my approaches, but I do feel that there is kind of like an earthy feel to it, you know. Like, I eat it, and I just feel like I have, there's a sense of well-being that's hard to describe, you know. But maybe it's just me. And yeah, you can just eat these all day long, man. And it's kind of hydrating. Yeah, good.